Hello neighbors, it's Brad here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at the Roadmaster Nighthawk Tow Bar on a 2017 Chevy Equinox. And when it comes to flat towing your vehicle, there's going to be 5 main components that are required. Now we'll start on the vehicle side. The first one's going to be the base plate, and the base plate attaches to the frame of the vehicle, creating a mounting point for our tow bar. So the arms here attach to our base plate, and that's how we connect to our tow bar, which is going to be our second component. The tow bar just makes the connecting point between the towed vehicle and the RV. Now you're also going to have your diode wiring, and this is a 6-pole that goes to our 7-pole on the RV, and that's going to transmit signals of braking, turn signals, running lights, and basically let the people behind you know what you're actually doing, keeping you safe and legal. Now you also have your supplemental braking system, and this is going to allow the brakes on the vehicle to come to a stop or slow as you apply them on the RV. You're also going to have your breakaway switch just in case of an accidental disconnect. That's going to apply the brakes, keeping the vehicle from rolling down the highway. And then finally, we have our safety chains here, which is also just a secondary safety in case of an accidental disconnect, and that's going to attach to the base plate here as well as the hitch on the RV. There's many different options when it comes to tow bars, and choosing the right one for your vehicle can be a difficult decision. Well, I'm here to tell you that the Roadmaster Nighthawk is one of my personal favorites for quite a few reasons. And starting out, it's rated at 8,000 pounds, so it really opens up the window of what you can flat tow. So this Equinox is not going to cause any issue for it. And in fact, if you ever move up to a larger vehicle, hopefully this should also account for that. So it's nice to know that this can grow with you. Now this is also a non-binding tow bar, which is really nice because when you get to your campsite, or if you're ready to detach your vehicle, if you're on unlevel ground and you have a binding tow bar, getting this to release is really tricky. In fact, there's tools that allow you to kind of pop a lot of them off, or a lot of people end up using a hammer to smack it loose. Well, that's not the case here, because lift up this lever, that's going to unlatch it, making unhooking your vehicle so much easier. So it just saves you a little bit of headache, time, and when you get to the campsite, the last thing you want to do is have to fight your tow bar. Another great part about this tow bar is it comes with a lot of components that you would generally have to pick up separately from a tow bar, and one of those is going to be your umbilical for your diode wiring. And you can also see it's integrated here in the tow bar, so it's going to keep it nice and clean, and that way you don't have your umbilical kind of flopping around as you drive. Another thing that's really nice too is the safety cables here come with it, with all the links, and you can also route this through that integrated part of the tow bar as well, so it just makes it look a lot cleaner overall. Some of your other tow bars, that means you would have 2 extra wires kind of flopping around, plus one on this side for your safety cable. So just cleaning this up, keeping it all together, makes it really nice. Something else that comes with it is going to be a pin and clip. So a nice little added benefit, and that way you're ready to go out the gate. And also you'll get the pins that attach to the Roadmaster style base plates here. So you are going to want to make sure that you have a Roadmaster style base plate. That way it actually attaches to it. There are a few different other styles, but this one will play cohesively with that base plate. Now, if you do have a base plate that is not a Roadmaster, like a Blue Ox or eTrailer, a Demco, something along those lines, those are going to have a different style connection, and that's not really the end of the world because we do have adapters to make that work. Now it does get the name Nighthawk, and that's because of the integrated LEDs here. And that's a nice little added feature as well. And people say, well, why do you have that? And from a few stories of customers that have actually used the tow bar out on the road, it's been a lifesaver for a few in the fact that at nighttime you don't have the headlights on the towed vehicle. So if someone's kind of next to you in the lane and they want to merge over, they may not see that towed vehicle and they may contact it. Well, seeing these little LED lights here will let them know there is a connection between those two and might make them think twice about merging before looking. Now once you do reach your destination, you're actually able to fold this up. So we'll go ahead and get our connection points all taken off here. It's nice too, the pins that actually go into the locking pins are attached by a cable, so you're not going to be losing this. And then this will just simply fold up. You can kind of put these together here. And then there's this large bolt head with a spring-loaded bracket here that you can see. It should just pop into place, lock, and then you can choose to store it this side or the other side. And in its stowed position, if you're not planning on towing and you want to kind of bundle up your wires and cables here, there's actually a cover available that's going to keep it looking nice overall, but also keep all your components kind of tied up and nice and tidy. And that was a look at the Roadmaster Nighthawk Tow Bar on a 2017 Chevy Equinox.